Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So we only gonna talk about one or two things here cause the episode was born again. But we gonna talk about the Cynthia, Nene, and all her fakeness all the way around. Like Nene at this point, like I said before, and I'm gonna keep on saying, you're not a real friend. You're never gonna be a real friend. You don't know how to treat people. You pick and choose. You be mad at them when you wanna be mad at them. Oh, that double make you mad that they don't take your side. So Cynthia and y'all friendship, do I think it's gonna survive, or do I think y'all gonna have that same relationship all over again? Absolutely not. If Cynthia is smart as I think she is, she'll keep you at an arm's length. However long her arm is, she'll keep you right there as a friend because Cynthia, after she didn't embarrass you and told the world how she really feel about you, I don't know why you want to be her friend. Like you was saying at that table, live your life, be peaceful, be free or whatever. Keep that same energy. Don't try to compete with Nene and try to be her friend all over again. Cause you gonna end up the one being hurt all over again. Nene do not know how to be nobody's friend. She never took the class. She ain't interested in taking the class. She thinks she above all of y'all up there. And Candy, you was on the money at every single word you were saying at that brunch. This is a fake sisterhood. What is she talking about sisterhood for? You looked like you was bored. Nene don't know how to be nobody's friend. And all of a sudden, she come bringing Monique and some other girls talk about some, oh, we do this all the time. Oh, we do this brunch thing all the time. I decided to extend the olive branch to the girls on the show. Like I said, Nene don't know how to be nobody's friend, Cynthia, and you will be a fool to think that you're that woman friend. How the way she did you take jabs at you any chance she get and all that under the sun. Like, wasn't that reunion season 11 enough for you? Any person that can get in front of a camera and in front of a whole room of people, even people you film with that you consider your friend, and say, the only friend I got up here is Marlo, not you. Y'all been 10 years in the game strong. Y'all supposed to be a sisterhood, and she don't acknowledge Portia, Cynthia at all, and say, oh, and Cynthia, you're the owner to my friends up here. She dissed you at that reunion like a dog, Cynthia. You would be a fool and an idiot to think that you and Nene ever gonna be the same again. It's not gonna happen, and I wouldn't expect it to happen. Like Cynthia, at some point, you got to learn to realize Nene is who she is. She not gonna change. She's stuck in her old lady ways. She never learned how to be friends. She never known how to treat a friend. The only people she want around her is followers and people that's her yes ma'am, her yes ma'am and yes sir and all that around her. She don't want nobody with no backbone. She don't want nobody with an opinion. She only dealing with Marlo because Marlo is, well, they both getting something out of that friendship between Marlo and Cynthia. I mean, and Nene. Marlo get on the show or be on the show cause of Nene. Thanks to the gateway to Nene. Nene needs somebody to film with when she decide to make these girls mad or say, like she said at the season 11 reunion, y'all ain't my friend. The only friend I got up here is you. So they using each other. They not really friends like that. They only use each other. Marlo only using Nene to be on this show. Nene only using Marlo for a friend. When y'all mad at her or she said something or did something, she never gonna accept responsibility. You wrong, she right. She ain't do nothing wrong. You did something wrong. And Nene, let me check you real quick. Now I don't know which order the interviews and the blog posts and the tweeting and the Instagram posts and all that. Cynthia is not a malicious person. Let's say, for instance, Cynthia did start this war of the words So what? After the way you treated her at that reunion, I have a few choice words for you too. I cuss you out too when I get ready too. Did you forget how you treated that woman on stage in front of a camera, telling dogging that woman out, went and listened to the woman, sitting out there ignoring the woman? Them 10 years went down the drain at that reunion. And if Cynthia had any common sense, she'll cut you off by the knees and by the neck. I'm just saying, she'll cut you off by the neck and the neck, by the neck and the knees. Because that was cold as ice at that reunion. Like, if Cynthia did happen to do an interview, why shouldn't she do an interview? You treated her like dirt on a reunion, not paying the girl any attention. They asked the girl questions. She asked you a question. You sit up there ignoring her. You sit up there ignoring Andy. So, of course, people gonna want Cynthia's opinion and how she feel. So what if she threw a couple of words at you? You threw the first punches and the first jabs at that reunion. What part of that don't you understand? So anything comes after that, it's your fault. Not Cynthia's fault, your fault. You made her a hot topic the way you treated her at that reunion. So what if she did 8, 10, 12, 14, 20, 25 interviews? She was a hot topic from that reunion, the way you dogged that woman out. And she said some things about you, so what? Who cares? I would have, like I said, I would have had a couple of words for you and a couple of choice words for you. Like, I don't get you, I don't get you at all, Nene. Like, how do you justify the way you treated that woman at that reunion, the way you treated that woman throughout season 11, and then justify it by, oh, she threw the first jabs, oh, she did the first interview, oh, she did that, she said that, she did that, she said I'm a toxic person, she said I'm an evil person. Nene, I don't know if you be paying attention yet. That little big Real Housewives of Atlanta check you get. Yeah, that's killing your friendships. Cause A, you don't know how to treat people. B, you always rude and disrespectful to your friends. That's why Kenya won't give you a second, third, fourth, or fifth chance. Let's not forget how you treat your friends. Like, we not missing a trend here. Portia, look what you did to her. Look what you called her. Look what them texts revealed, what you said about her via text message. You was mean and nasty to Portia while she was pregnant on the Real Housewives of Atlanta that reunion. Then you text the woman calling the woman fat pig and all this. Kenya, even though y'all wasn't really friends, y'all were just dealing with each other because y'all was on the same show. I wouldn't call y'all friends, but I will call y'all cordial or whatever. Look what you did to Kenya. I didn't know you said anything about Kenya, baby. I didn't know you called Kenya fat and all that, because like I said, when y'all end and this show over, I don't go to none of y'all social medias at all. If I don't see it on YouTube, I don't be on Twitter that much. I miss a whole lot. Apparently, I need to get back on Twitter and start getting back on Twitter so I can start getting the more mess. But yeah, look how you dog Kenya out. Look what you said about Kenya. Look what you did to Cynthia. Look how you dog Marlo out. Unfortunately for you, Marlo always had the nasty clap bags, and you can't handle that. I don't think you will ever go toe to toe with Marlo like that, because I think Marlo would dog you out in or knock you the hell out. So I don't think you'll go there when it comes to Marlo. But you done been all the way around these girls. Look how you treated Candy. Like, I'm not understanding why you not seeing the trend of how you treat your friends. Look how you were treating Tanya. And you brung her on this show. We didn't know who a Tanya was until you brung her on this show season 11. Or was it season 10? One of those. We didn't know who Tanya was. Frankly, we didn't care until you brung her on this show. Look how you dogged her out. Somehow she keep on forgiving you, moving on, letting bygones be bygones, and still being your friend. Like, it ain't a common trend that, and it's a shame that you didn't have it out with all these women on this show, and it all boils down to it's always their fault, not your fault. There's something mentally wrong with you, Nene. I don't know if you caught on, but you didn't have something going on with all these women on this show. Current and not current. You didn't have a thing with all these women. You didn't fought with these women over the past 12 11 seasons, not counting this season. You didn't fought with every single last woman on this show. The same Cynthia, you've been dogging her out ever since we known Cynthia. So I'm not understanding how it's always somebody else's fault and it's not your fault. Like I said, and I suspect you don't know how to be nobody's friend. You fake as I don't know what. We already see that you think you beneath all these girls. These girls all beneath you, and you the queen bee. So, like I said, Nene, until you learn how to treat better, treat people with respect, maybe you can keep friendships. Maybe you ain't got to go around talking about no olive branch and extending the olive branch, saying a spiritual advisor or a spiritual journey or whatever that little mess called that I don't believe in. Cause I didn't see two nasty people do it once. Well, I didn't see two nasty people do it, and I think it might have worked on Dr. Heavenly. I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump on a limb and say I think it's not too bad. But with toxic and mean people and evil mean-spirited people like you and Dr. Heavenly, I don't think that mess will work on. I think it'll work better on a Tanya or a Marlo, maybe a Portia. Um, I can see it maybe change a Marlo, but I ain't gonna go too far in that. But yeah, Nene, it all boils down to you. Like, and at that sit down, you did not take any type of accountability for nothing. Nothing at all. So it was all Cynthia's fault. Cynthia didn't have no right to judge you, bash you, say anything nasty, bad, or anything else about you. Because you didn't treat her wrong on the show, and you went cold as ice on the 10-year-old friendship, well, the 10-year friendship that y'all had, that y'all considered yourselves sisters. You always pick up Cynthia when you need her and drop her when you don't need her. We didn't see this happen over the years with you. Like, at some point, Nene, it's time to look into your inner self and find out what the devil is wrong with you and not what's wrong with the other people. Like, you wanted Cynthia to take all this blame and all this accountability for stuff that you started, stuff she couldn't avoid. Yeah, she could have told them people, look, Nene is a nasty, evil person. I'm not going there. I'm not doing no interviews or no blog posts. She could have declined all of them, but why would she decline them when she could make money for those? Why wouldn't she make herself a hot topic? You made her a hot topic by the way you treated her. So why wouldn't she go ahead and exploit that and get herself out there while the season is being filmed? Well, while the new season is being filmed, give herself a little bit, a little bit of I forgot what it's called. But why wouldn't she give herself, a little publicity, maybe some clapbacks, maybe some hurtful words that might hurt your feelings? Why shouldn't she? Like, I'm not understanding how this is all Cynthia's fault because she did the first 7 interviews. I'm not understanding that. When you the one that caused all this reaction. Like, I'm not understanding. Like I said, Nene, go seek help. Like, it's everybody's fault. Everybody else should take accountability. You want everybody to apologize and all that. And Cynthia, I wouldn't have ran behind her. I would have let her storm out. Like, and you can tell when she guilty as a pig because how come when somebody try to tell her she wrong, she like to storm out? Like, that's another rude and disrespectful thing. How you just gonna sit up there, agree to the sit down, talk it out as women, Well, Cynthia was telling you how you should own up and telling you to go free, be free, live your life. I guess you didn't want to hear none of that, so you decided to walk out. Even when you walked out on Marlo and Marlo was trying to make you and Cynthia, or was it Portia, have a sit down and you walked out on her and got on a little chariot or whatever it was, the horse and carriage, and walked out on her. Like, that's a common trend with you, walking out on people while they talking to you. Like, do you do that to Greg? Is Greg used to that? Like, you need some help, Nene. Like, really, you do not know how to be nobody's friend, and it shows. Over the past years of the Real Housewives season, it shows that you cannot be nobody's friend. If they ain't somebody you can walk and trample all over, they ain't really your friend. Or to be your yes ma'am and no ma'am and be your backup singer, you ain't got no use for 'em. Now that Cynthia done found her backbone, there's no use with Cynthia. You can sit there and cry all you want to. Them with just tears to make yourself cry. I think you really do miss her, but I don't think you want to put in the work that actually get that friendship back. Cynthia look crazy enough to give you back that friendship, even though even though it's gonna resort back to her trampling all over you and walking all over her again. But I think Cynthia want that friendship back. But if it were me, I wouldn't want that back. Like, I just couldn't, and I wouldn't want that relationship back. Like, it's just ridiculous at this point. Eva ended up having wait. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Cynthia on out the way. Eva ended up having her baby. Kenya showed up. She showed up for 30 minutes. She left. She wasn't gonna wait. Nene showed up late. Portia showed up late. Marlo showed up late. Eva had a baby. Cynthia was gone to take Eva to the hospital. She only dilated 1 centimeter. And her Monique and all the other girls she had there talking about some, oh, it ain't us, we got more friends. And Candy was on time. Everybody else showed up on time. Tanya, Candy, Kenya, Cynthia, and Eva, they ended up leaving though. Like I said, she was getting ready to have her baby or having contraction. And Nene, like Candy said, I do think them other girls you had there, like everybody said, I ain't never seen these girls before in my life. Now all of a sudden you got some new friends. All of a sudden, the only person they might know out of that whole group was Monique. I ain't seen her forever, but I do remember her from that slumber party in that hotel. I do remember that where the fight was with Kenya and her. I forgot the little light skinned boy name that Phaedra Apollo was about to beat that Brandon. I remember her from there. That's where I remember Monique from. But other than that, don't nobody know them people, Nene. Like I said, you is full of BS. The sooner you realize that, the better off you'll be at this point. And then we gonna get to the Kenya and the Cynthia's. They talk. Kenya Cub. Cynthia said she put Kenya on ice because you basically accused that woman and try to make that woman being involved with that cookie-later situation. And she said she wasn't involved in that, but you try to include her in it. She did apologize for that, however, but she didn't apologize for the cookie-later thing. And she felt like Cynthia should have had her back on something, she said, though. But Kenya, you was all the way wrong for bringing that cookie later around that woman. If somebody would have did you like that, you would have had a full outfit and you would have showed your behind. Even though it was good for TV, that didn't look too good, Kenya, bringing that cookie later around there. Then you trying to put Cynthia into the mess like that. If I was Cynthia, I probably would have cussed you off when I got a chance to get free and get away from them cameras. I probably would have called you and cussed the living hell out of you if I was Cynthia. That's what I would have did, trying to involve me into that messy stuff. And y'all already know Well, I can't say Cynthia ain't messy. She messy sometimes, but not all the time. This time she not messy. You included her in that mess and she ain't appreciate it. So that's about all that happening. That's about all that happened. That I saw that happen. And Kenya calling herself cooking again. Jesus Lord have mercy. Worst cooks of America did you well. I guess you right here cooking fish in the pan. So it turned out good and it wasn't too spicy. It was good enough for Cynthia to eat, so I guess you did well. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I mean, night. Bye.